Today we about to do upper and lower intake manifold. Mine's are ported from Z1, and we about to do the injectors, upgrading those to 1000 cc's, and these stock ones are leaving the chat. Okay, so I had these stock ones for a minute. I'm gonna go 1000 cc in there, see how that goes. Ported manifolds, more air in. I heard it don't do anything, but I'm gonna get a retune, see what happens. Take off the top is pretty much easy. Mine's already almost off because I was doing other stuff, so I'm gonna take that off. That's the easy part. Start with the rest. Like I said, I already took off my intake tubes off, and both sides. I have to put this back. All right, I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, I did a video on this, how to remove this thing, so I'm not gonna completely explain what I'm doing because I already did a video. Just fast. Take off the tube, take off these bolts in here, and one hose. Take off this hose here and a hose here. I might do the coolant delete for the throttle bodies because taking off these is mad annoying, so I gotta see how I'm gonna do that. I think you just put this tube connected to this tube. I'll see. But anyways, let me put this back and we're gonna begin. I'll take this off. Oh, also, if you don't have the oil cooler like me, you're gonna just have a tube here connected to your PCV valve. I'm removing, well, loosening the bolts on here. Boom. I'm about to take off this. Remember this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12s right in the middle. Door in the middle. Remove the throttle body sensors. Off that, boom, boom. Just take these off. Then take the hose off there. The hose connector off here. Connector off here. Take that off. Take the hose back there off. That, this, and this the hose that's connected to here. Take that off like that. This to the side over here. Boom, boom. After I do this, I just lift it out. Okay, those are off. Everything's off. Only thing we might need is the throttle bodies because it doesn't come with new throttle bodies. You have to transfer them over. Okay, and the all these stuff, this, the sensor, everything gotta go to the next manifold. For those who don't know what ported means, you see these holes? They make it bigger. They widen it. Extra air will get inside. Same thing with this one. It's on the bottom of it. They shave the inside bigger. I could do that myself, but whatever. To let more air in. People say there's no difference, but hey, they had a sale. I had to get it. It is what it is. As you see, the throttle bodies is not on there. Both sides. You gotta put the sensor back. Yeah, you gotta take off this sensor over here. Bolt it on. You'll see what I'm doing. You see what I'm talking about. Okay, so pretty much, like I said, swap these over, put this here. Well, take this off. Put this over here. Take this off. I gotta take this whole thing off. The whole set. And just swap it over with the throttle bodies. So let me do that. Make sure the gasket for the throttle body is here. If it's missing, you hear like a vacuum leak, like a lot of air getting in there. All right, so this tube over here, put this off. Like I said, pretty much transfer everything on that. That's it. I'm not gonna really show everything because it's gonna be really boring. So I'm gonna just do that, and you'll see the difference. All right, as you see, now it's on here. All the old stuff is on here. And this is the old one right here. Like I said before, this is where they ported it. I'll show you the holes. That's where it's ported. Those right there. Make sure there's a gasket there for the intake. Yeah, that should be it for this. Now we gotta start doing the lower intake manifold. Make sure you have a rag here just in case something falls in there. And you have to, first of all, take off the rail. Take that off. You have to take this off. There's a 12 under here. You have to take that whole thing off. Be careful with that. That's your fuel. You have to remove the other one here, the fuel regulator, off that. I already took that off because I was starting already. Okay. Now, take this right here. Gotta move this out the way. Now it's gonna be a 12 right in there, and this railing should come off. Okay. Right in there. Right. Don't drop that. Now, gotta lift this up slow. Wiggle it. Might have to put a flathead between there. Don't mess up the gasket that's between there, because you'll be fucked. Alright, let me get a flathead in there so I can pop this up. Gonna smell like fuel, so beware. Beware. You could take it all out, or you just put it to the side. Up to you. I'm gonna take it all out because I have to do valve cover gaskets anyway. So let me take this whole thing out. Alright, once that's off, you have to remove this railing off the intake manifold. You have an air compressor, have it close by in case you gotta blow some particles out your way, leaves or whatever. I'm gonna clean in there. So like I said, the 12's here. You just tuck this in here like this. Tuck. Okay. Now let's take the 12. Okay, 1, 2. There's 2 on this side. And over here. Okay. I'll take those off. Okay, now there's a connector right there. You have to disconnect right in there, so the whole thing could come out. You have to pop the whole thing with the injectors with it. So I'm gonna get a pry bar and just try to pry this like that. Get the pry, just like that. Just lift it up. So slow. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it when you do this. Like, you're gonna feel the injector just pop out. Okay, don't damage it, because you're gonna use the same one too. Put the other ones on. But if you have a new one, then this don't really matter. Just pop it out how you want. You can damage it if you want, bend it. Yeah. Okay, that. Once you feel it pop out, just pop it up like so. And this connector will be easier to get to. All you gotta do is bend it like this. Put it forward, and connect it. See, that shit just ripped off it. Shit. See that connector right there? Just unplug it. There's your OEM injectors. As you see, I forgot how many cc's are these, but I'm gonna upgrade them to 1,000 cc. Alright, so now let's pull these out and install the new ones. Okay, with this intake manifold, there's 12 mils here. See? 1, 2, 3, 4 each side, and you're gonna have to loosen them and take it out. Make sure you have a new gasket for that. Because if you don't, I mean, that's on you. If you want to don't put a gasket, use the same one, you can, but I got a brand new one. These bolts. Had to upgrade to the Milwaukee. DeWalt was failing me. I don't know if the battery going dead. Okay, I don't know if you want to keep watch me do this, but I'm gonna skip this. All you do is just loosen both sides and pick up the manifold. Once you do that, just lift it up, wiggle it. Be careful because there's 2 holes down there. You should be covering with some rags. You see that? 1 and 2. Make sure no dirt or anything go inside there. All right. Should we remove the gasket off? Both sides. You're gonna be scrubbing in here. Scrub these little black shits off. Both sides. Let me take this off here. Okay. Now I'm scrub those off with a plastic razor and cover that up with a rag. So if you want, it's optional. I'm not saying do it. Your knock sensors. This car already have 150K on it, so I'm gonna just change them, so I don't have to go back in here and change them. If I get a knock sensor code while they're tuning it or whatever, I'm gonna change both of them to OEM, not aftermarket. All right. So if you want to change yours, that's on you. I have to order mine, so I'm gonna have to wait. Well, I'm gonna call the dealer, see what happens. If not, order it. I need to put them on, just in case. Now we will need to remove this studs off and put it on the new one. Okay. Let's do that. Let me see what size that is. It's probably E8. So this is a E8. So take those off and transfer it over. You won't need to see me doing that, because all you gotta do is loosen it and put it on it. So these are drop-in injectors, meaning I don't have to use those extensions that they sell with this, because this just plug-in, should be plug and play with this connector, or the OEM connector. So all I gotta do is swap out the old one, put in the new one, and the connector should fit. Let's try it out. I see Z1 does not have these on their site no more. I don't know if they ran out or they had bad reviews. Well, I got mine before they got sold out. I don't know if they're upgrading it. Let me know if anybody has these and how is it. So yeah, let's get this injector off. All you gotta do is basically disconnect this, take this clip off, drop it down, and put the new one in. Alrighty. So this is literally like plug and play. Like it's so easy. All you gotta do is take this off, this clip, spread it off like that. Take that off. Take this plug off. Sometimes these things are difficult to come off. Okay. Take this out. Right? Remember, there's a grommet in there, so it's gonna be a little tough. Okay. See that? There's a little seal in there. Take out. A little rubber seal comes off. Okay. And now you see, look. Take the new one. You see? Take this off. There it is. Now put it in. Same way you took it out. There's some, there's some gas on there, so it should be easy to go inside. Okay, you see? Match this up. Put the clip back how you found it. Just like this. Should both sides clipped in like that. And put this connector on. Just like that. Now do the rest same way I just did this one. Okay? It can't get any easier than that. So when you're done with everything, so we're about to put it on. Before we put it on, we have to remove this off. Okay? I can't make it any easier than that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna record me doing that because I just showed you very slowly how I did this. Okay, once you're done with this over here, lower intake manifold, let's put it back on the car. Line it up, and yeah, make sure you put the gasket. If you have a new one, make sure you put it on the car before you install this. Okay, now everything's bolted on. Now let's put the injectors on. Make sure before you take these off, make sure you put like a lube. Well, take this off first. Yes, you take this off. All right, you're gonna put some type of, either put the gasoline around here, some type of little lube, anti-grease, anti-seize. Put it around each one, so it could just slip down into the lower manifold instead of getting stuck. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to go down. The injectors are on, ready to go. Woo! I want to see how it's gonna sound like, tell you the truth. Can't wait for that. Bigger injectors, long tube headers. Yo, if you want to copy it, you could copy me, but you could copy me after the dyno, cause I don't know how much power I'm gonna be making. Probably maybe 300, maybe 300. Yeah, touching 300 a little bit, but we'll see if there's a difference with these. Let's put the manifold on top. Make sure you have the gasket that goes on the manifold on there. If you don't, you're gonna have a vacuum leak. Okay, so let me get the manifold and install. Double check your gasket for the intake is under. If it's not, there will be a leak. Let's put everything back together. The throttle body sensor, the hoses, everything should just line up right. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. I'm not gonna show myself doing that because that would be pretty boring. And there you have it. The manifold is on. All I gotta do is put the tools back and go for a tune. Stay tuned for that. If you want to lock in, follow me on Instagram, VQFetti, and that's all. We'll see if this make a difference performance-wise. The upper and lower ported manifolds with the long tubes. It's gonna be very interesting. All right, later.